1 thou separated on reaction time. Win light will go to Sullivan. 799 with a 5 on a 798. 40 tree, that's 55 total. Harbin takes 17 to break out. 3 thou. Takes 17, needed to take 14 or less. Great job to cut down the stripe, but took just a little too much. Here comes your Byron. Wyatt Palmatier. Big Papa laid it down last time as he was 1 total. 001 dead 0 for Big Papa. And he will get the bye run to the ladder round, the quarterfinals. And he stays sharp, 008 on the tree. And he will coast the second half and run an 872. He dialed up just to see what he could get, letting out of it at the 330 mark. But Wyatt Palmatier staying sharp, 008 on the tree. And he will move into the final 8 juniors remaining. So juniors will be laddered next round. Once again, the call has gone out for No Box. My final call for No Box. I need you here. Final call, No Box. So we are about to get started with round number 5 of No Box. We are still missing 1 No Box entry. We have 1 double remaining. And we're going to get things started with a couple of drivers that have faced each other multiple times, I'm guessing. Couple of regulars here at Bradenton Motorsports. Up here for first pair of round 5, Gage Birch and Daniel Young. Young, the firefighter out of Palm Harbor, Florida, 96 Firebird, the wheel stander over on the right-hand side, X-Stock Eliminator car, 643 Dylan. He'll get 3/10 head start from Gage Birch. The guy who won the first $500,000 drag race up in Martin, Michigan, 613 Dylan for the Overkill Motorsports Firebird. We are clean and green, 9 thou separate them. Advantage Gage Birch, win light. Birch and a double breakout. 612 with a 6 on a 613, 4 thou under, 15 tree, take 2. Daniel Young breaks out by 11 thou and doesn't get there first. It was a double drop fest, and Gage Birch gets the win by 7 thousandths on the double breakout. He'll go to the round of 7. Dave Keaton and Seth Jimenez. Jimenez, the 62 Dart out of Michigan, 605 dial will get the slight head start from David Keaton. The double entered 67 Camaro out of Maryland, 592 dialing. This thing's still sporting the old school paint scheme, including the pearl white that you don't see on race cars very often anymore. Still present on Dave Keaton's car. By a foul. He gets the win light anyway. Dave Keaton wins the double breakout by 5 thou. 590 with an 8 on a 592, 18 tree, 12 under. Jimenez goes 603 with a 3 on a 605. He's 17 thou under. 5 thou margin of victory, and Keaton keeps the double hopes alive. He wins his first one. How about Steve Collier and Tim Butler? How about a titanic battle right here? It's a who's pick'em. Butler dialed 612, Collier dialed 646. Clean and green, and Collier cuts Butler in half. Butler on the ropes, win light. Collier, 647 with a 6 on a 640, 614 tree, that's 30 total. Butler had a foul to get in, take 13, breakout 12. What a good drag race, and Butler had a foul to win with and gets too far ahead. Collier to the round of 7. I need all box door cars to 3 and 4 for round number 5, please. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. All box door cars for round number 5. Need you to lanes 3 and 4. The wait and see buy run for box is SX10, Lynn Morris. You are the wait and see buy run. Lynn Morris, perfect on the tree in the S10. You are the wait and see buy run. AJ Jenkins and Chris Connor. Connor in the Malibu 631 dial, and Jenkins Mustang 672 dial. And once again, A.J. Jenkins cuts Chris Connor in half. Advantage right side, win light right side. 673 with a 5 on a 672, 035 tree, 50 total. Connor 69 green, and he breaks out by 100th and still doesn't get there first. Jenkins gets the win, and the deep staged Mustang to the round of 7. Here's another titanic battle. Aaron Reynolds in the taco truck, left-hand side. Division II, number 2 finisher in NHRA points this year, 626 dial in left side. He looks over and sees Lucas Walker out of Murray, Kentucky. The recently constructed 88-notch Mustang with the tailpipes intact and still does big old Lucas Walker wheelies. 596 dial in. Aaron goes first by 3/10 in the taco truck. And Aaron turns it red, and if he didn't, Lucas was going to do it behind him. Lucas is 34 red, 5 under. Aaron's holding a little bit. Wow, Lucas Walker, 34 red. I have to wonder if he might have seen it when he let go. Because Lucas doesn't go 34 red, but Aaron unfortunately turned it red first. Lucas to the round of 7. How about John Dwayne and Cameron Fredrickson, a couple of wheel standers coming up next. John Dwayne out of Jacksonville, Florida. I race this guy a lot at Gainesville, and he usually whips my butt. 613 dialing for the small block Camaro. He'll race Cameron Fredrickson, the wheelie wagon out of Riverview, Florida. Yeah, this is John Siegel's famous wheelie wagon. 593, another small block powered hot rod. Head start goes to John Dwayne, left side by 0.2 of a second. Once again, I need all box door cars to 3 and 4, please. All box door cars 3 and 4, please. Cameron Fredrickson turns it red by 3 thousandths of a second. Dwayne 33 green, 6 thou under. Cameron coasts to a 611 on a 593 after the red light. And now we wait, as we have one pair to go. As we wait on our double that remains, that is Keaton. David Keaton and Jonathan McCandless will be our final pair in round number 5 of No Box. Keaton still holds 2 entries, got the first one through. and is looking to carry 2 entries onto the ladder at 7. But to do so, he's got to get around Jonathan McCandless in the wagon. We're going to be on hold here for just a minute while we wait for the cooling and fueling of the Camaro to come back around. Once again, I've called all box door cars, 3 and 4, please. All box door cars, 3 and 4. I need double enter dragsters 5 and 6, please. All double enter dragsters, lanes 5 and 6, please. Double enter dragsters, lanes 5 and 6, please. Double enter dragsters, lanes 5 and 6, please. I need all box door cars to the lanes, please. All box door cars to the lanes, please. All right, I will now take all dragsters for box eliminator. All dragsters. Need you to the lanes 5 and 6, please. And I need all box door cars. And all dragsters to the lanes, please. Once again, Lynn Morris, you're on the wait and see buy run. We should have 19 box cars coming back. We are waiting on our final pair of no box. Once again, I need all dragsters to the lanes, please. All dragsters to the lanes, please. David Keaton, I need you back in the lanes, please. David Keaton, I need you back in the lanes, please. Once again, big shout out to all the sponsors here at the 8th Annual New Year's Nationals, brought to us by Gaspar Body and Paint. Thank you so much to Heberlin Heating and Air Conditioning. They are our sponsor here on Friday. Shout out to Bradenton Area Sports. They were our sponsor yesterday. And Wright Trailers will sponsor all the action tomorrow as we pay out $10,000 to win in box, $10,000 to win in no box, and $2,000 to win in juniors. Thank you to our platinum sponsors, Mike's Metalworks Fabrication and McMaster Lawn and Pet Services. McMaster, also shout out to David and his family sending the fireworks tomorrow night. David, Lauren, and Lincoln. Thank you. Sponsors Black Pearl Metal Art, and they are here on the property. They are in the west side of the racetrack by the staging lanes where the curve is. Go over and check out all the great stuff they have on display. You can talk to them about doing something for you. They always make great metal signs for the New Year Nationals. We appreciate that. Also, a big shout out to Junior X Driving School, Alpine Inn, who sponsored the Racer Appreciation Dinner, and the tacos were amazing. Ken Grant Snap-on, Cross Racing, Space Coast Speed and Custom, FTI GRE Signs, and Goolsby Racing Enterprises, Easy Life Motorsports, Chassis Engineering, South Florida Choppers, SRQ Plumbing, Fusion Coatings, and Platinum Products. Shout out to all of those great sponsors that are here at the 8th Annual New Year Nationals. We appreciate your support and helping us put this event on. And I have my No Box final pair of the round back in the staging lane. So in just a minute, we will get back underway. Our final pair of round 5 of No Box. Dave Keaton still holding a possible double entry going into the next round, but a tough customer lays in the opposite lane. Jonathan McCandless. Burlington, North Carolina, station wagon, 685, dialing for Jonathan. David Keaton out of College Park, Maryland, the 67 Camaro. He's got one entry through to the round of 7. He wants to take 2. He's got to get around Jonathan. Jonathan gets to lead first in the wagon. Keaton's got some work to do, and will take the double to the next round. 591 with a 6. He was behind on the tree, gets behind by 16 thou, and Jonathan takes 16 to break out 3 thou. Needed to take 13 or less, and Dave Keaton, 2 entries to 7 cars. Trip Clow and Matt Daddis. Daddis, the 88 Camaro on the right-hand side, 624 dialing. Trip, 630 dialing in the Chevy, too. Matt Daddis got a little bit of work to do to get around Trip. Win line for Trip in a double breakout. Matt Daddis is 100th under. Trip is a foul under. Trip is 21, take 3. And Matt Daddis will take the L here in round number 5. Mike DiLorenzo and Blake Combs next. DiLorenzo in the, I like to call it Stealth Black Bomber 79 Camaro. 559 dialing left side. Blake Combs will get the head start in the Bluff City, Tennessee S10 truck. 590 the dialing right-hand side. It is plumb nasty. Full foul, separate him. Win line goes to DiLorenzo. 561 on a 559 002. Get there second by 22 thou. Combs takes 22 to break out 5. 006 take 22 and needed to take 17 or less. Blake Combs breaks out. DiLorenzo to the next round. How about Will Highhouse? He slid out of the dragster that he's been racing the second half of the season and back into Tim Goldsby's GRE Signs-backed Chevy Malibu. Yeah, it's called Prom Chick, and he's happy to be here. 728 dialing for Will Highhouse. He gets the head start from Michael Needham. The Drive E&E trucking-based 657 dialing S10. Will Highhouse gets to go first. Will Highhouse in complete control. Win light will go to, Michael Needham, double breakout. Highhouse 008, take 54 to break out 21 thou. Needham drops to go 4 thou under. He was in trouble with an 045 tree to a 008 for Will Highhouse, but Highhouse took too much stripe and gives up the win light. Another solid effort by Will Highhouse. Next pair, Mike Ledford and Donnie Gibbs. Gibbs, the track owner out of Mooresville, North Carolina, and the Flamin' Chevy 2611 dialing. Mike Ledford in the wheel standing pick-em-up truck, dial 617. Get your cameras ready. Both of them are going to go wheels up off the starting line. 18 thou, separate him, advantage Ledford, win light Ledford. How about dead on 8, 003, 11 total. 003, take 8. Donnie Gibbs was dead to rights, 21 tree and had no chance. Attention to the bits, attention to the bits. I need junior dragsters for your quarterfinal round to the lanes, please, to be paired up. Junior dragsters for your quarterfinal round to be paired up. I need you to the lanes, please. Brandon Williams and Travis Logan, our first door car on dragster matchup of the round. Logan driving the Overkill Motorsports Firebird. He had some trouble in his Camaro, slid right into this, and just kept on winning. He's got a tough customer. Brandon Williams has been lighting it up in the FTI car. 460 to the island for the dragster, 605 for the Okie Dokie Firebird. The Firebird goes first by almost one full Christmas tree, 1.45 seconds. And Brandon Williams forgot to put in the crossover. Both of them left at the exact same time, and Brandon Williams red lights one entry out of competition. Travis Logan just got a break. How about 006 on the tree? He was ready. Brandon Williams had a double entry going and just dropped an entry. You saw them both leave at the same time. The crossover either wasn't turned on or he didn't put it in. But either way, he just lost the entry there. Travis Logan to the next round. Let's go all dragsters. William Carroll and Steve Witherow. Carroll with the M&M dragster out of Pennsylvania, 496 dialing. He'll get the head start from Steve Witherow. Summerduck, Virginia-based Team W Racing Products dragster, 448 dialing right side. Red light start for Carroll by 4 thou. 007 for Withrow, 9 thou under. Carroll puts it one above after being 4 thou too early. Both of them came to play. Unfortunately, Carroll lit it up 4 red. Withrow was ready. 007 green, 9 thou under. Missy Goodman and Randy Banger our next pair. Kannapolis, North Carolina for the Spitzer-based hot rod left side. 457 dialing for Missy Goodman. She'll swing the head start to Randy Banger. Palmetto, Florida-based Miller chassis dragster. He's a regular here at BMP. Banger down 488. He'll get to go first on the right side. 15 thou separating Goodman with the better tree. Winlight. Banger. 488 on a 488 with a 121 tree. Get there first by 5. 006 for Goodman. 2 above 1. 27 total. Falls to the 22 total by 5 thou. Banger to the next round. Couple of the Bradenton Motorsports Park faithful holding strong here in round number 5 of Box Eliminator. Here's our next pair. Marie Mueller out of Pinellas Park, Florida, the 2008 Miller chassis dragster. He's a former big buck sprinter right here at Bradenton Motorsports Park. 454 dial in left side. Ricky Whiting over on the opposite side. Out of Orlando, Florida, undercover chassis dragster, 484 dialing. He's 3/10 slower, so he gets to leave 3/10 first. We are clean and green. Marie Mueller in control of the 003 tree. Winlight, Marie Mueller. 455 with a 1 on a 454. 3 tree, 14 total. Take 15. Ricky Whiting's dead on 7, 484 7, but 22 tree left him short by 15 thou. Marie Mueller 3 take 15 for the W. She will go to the round of 10. Once again, I need all my junior dragsters that are alive for the quarterfinal round to the lanes to be paired up, please. All juniors to the lanes to be paired up for the quarterfinal round, please. As we wait on the FTI car to come back, as we have one pair remaining, as Williams will run Jorgensen and Lynn Morris with the bye run in the S10. So Williams has returned and give them a little bit of time to get everything situated. So Lynn Morris will make the single. This beautiful S10 pickup truck out of Pensacola, Florida, 598 Dylan will get a single shot to the round of 10. And Lynn stays sharp, 008 on the tree, and legs it to be 4 above. So 008, 4 above for Lynn Morris. We'll take it to the round of 10. And we now wait for the final pair of dragsters to get suited up and ready to go. Once again, we are now down to the ladder rounds with 8 cars remaining in round number 5 of Junior Dragsters. We have 7 cars coming back for no box, and 10 cars come back for next round of box. So round number 6, we will be on ladders in 2 out of 3 classes. Box Eliminator will have 10 cars remaining. Our final pair in round number 5 of Box Eliminator here on Heberlin Heating and Air Conditioning Friday. Donovan Williams and Scott Jorgensen. Donovan just saw the first entry by Brandon go down in the FTI on-site dragster. He's going to try and keep it alive for round number 6, but to do so, he's got to get around Scott Jorgensen. The undercover out of DeBary, Florida, 486 dial. Donovan dials 469. Scott will go first in the red and checkered dragster on the right-hand side. 13 thou, win light. Jorgensen, dead on 8, 009, take 4. Wow, nice lap, 17 total. Donovan's 24 green and drops out. 472 at 124 miles an hour. He threw the anchor out because he didn't think he was going to get there, and Scott Jorgensen made a nice lap anyway. He got fed 44 thou to go dead 8. First pair in round number 5 of junior dragsters, Haley Pumphrey and Peyton Shook. Maryland representing left-hand side and Florida right-hand side. A couple of half-scale dragsters on the starting line. One of them's going to go to the semifinals. Who will it be? Haley Pumphrey out of Maryland, 790 dialing. Peyton Shook right-hand side, 798 dialing. Shook gets to go first by 800ths in the red and silver flaming car. Pumphrey will give chase in the black car. And Shook will get an automatic win as Pumphrey turns it red. Shook is 35 green and legs it through to be dead on 5 for 40 total. Nice lap by Peyton Shook. Pumphrey unfortunately turns it red, and then Dial matches with a 3. If both of them would have kept it green, it would have been an interesting race. Haley Pumphrey matches the Dial in with a 3. Peyton Shook matches the Dial in with a 5. Shook to the next round. Emily Stalba and Ian Genhart. Stalba out of New Jersey, 894 dialing. Her dad Tom looking on. Out of the left-hand side, right-hand side, the FTI backed ride out of Michigan for Ian Genhart. The half-scale dragster, 8 flat dialing. Stalba gets to go first by 94 hundredths of a second. Call it 2 light bulbs on the Christmas tree. Ian Genhart in full control here. Win light goes to Genhart. 810 on an 8 flat. Take 45 thou. 895 on an 894. Unfortunately, Emily was a little slow on the reaction time, and it cost her. Our third pair of the round, Wyatt Palmatier and Josh Roby. Wyatt dials in 8 flat. Josh Roby, 892 on the right-hand side. So Roby gets to lead first on the right-hand side by almost 2 full bulbs on the Christmas tree. And then the FTI Farm Team ride of Wyatt Palmatier will give chase on the left side. Red light for Roby, and Big Papa will go to the semifinals. 29 green, and we'll lift out of the gas. Josh Roby is 6 thou red. So close, and unfortunately it just comes up on the wrong side. Palmatier to the semifinals. Our final pair in round number 5 of Junior Dragsters, Brandon Sullivan and Kaylee Ray. Ray left side out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. 798 dial in. Brandon Sullivan dials 100th slower. 799 dial in, and he's out of Rayford, Virginia. So both of them making the trip from Virginia. We're going to send one Virginia resident to the next round. Who will it be? Once again, I need all no-box entries. All no-box entries to the lanes, please. All no-box entries. It looks like we have most of you. Looks like we might be missing. Nope, we're not missing one. I just realized that. I need box door cars. Box door cars back. Box door cars. Box door cars back. Red light for Kaylee Ray. Brandon Sullivan gets the win. 798 with an 8 on a 799. Kaylee Ray breaks it out by 5 thou after the red light. So that will wrap us up for round number 5 of Junior Dragsters. There should be 5 of you coming back. Box door cars, box door cars. There should be 5 of you coming back. Wait and see Byron, Mike DiLorenzo, 3x13. That is your buy run. Mike DiLorenzo, 3x13 is your buy run. And let's call Dragsters back to 5 and 6. So I need box door cars to 3 and 4, Dragsters to 5 and 6. Box door cars to 3 and 4, Dragsters to 5 and 6 at this time. Cool them and fuel them and bring them back. Once again, box door cars 3 and 4, box Dragsters 5 and 6. Cool them and fuel them and bring them back. Gage Birch sitting on the buy run at 7 cars. He had the best reaction time, so he gets the single to start things out. Gage out of Palmetto, Florida. This is the Okie Dokie Fire Chicken. Gage, let's go 14 green, looking for 612 on the window, and we'll get out of it after the 8th, or the, not 8th mile, 330 mark. Now our next car is a single, but this is actually a double entry. David Keaton had 2 entries coming into 7 cars, and the way the ladder felt, he has to run himself. Some people may look at that as a bad deal because you might want to have 2 chances, but then the opposite side is you're guaranteed a semifinal finish. So take your pick, but either way, David Keaton is going to take the Camaro to the next round. $591 the dial-in for the big block car out of Maryland. And he stays sharp as well, 002 on the tree. And he gets out of the gas early. All right, now we have our first of 2 pairs. Our first of 2 pairs remaining in the quarterfinals, John Dwayne and A.J. Jenkins. A little old-fashioned Camaro versus Mustang battle. The Camaro of John Dwayne out of Jacksonville. 1994 Emerald Green Z28 small block Chevy for power. 613 dial-in. He'll give the head start to A.J. Jenkins out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, probably my favorite city in Maryland. 347 Stroker Ford small block in a 90 model Mustang 672 dial-in. We are clean and green, and John Dwayne went so high the spokes came down. Can he get around him? No. The car got up on the wheelie bars and spun, and it scraped when it came back down. And Jenkins takes advantage, takes a boatload of stripe. 672 on a 672 with a 29 tree, taking 138 thou a stripe. John Dwayne couldn't get there, 629 on a 613, and he will go out. A top 5 bottom bulb matchup right here in the works. Lucas Walker and Steve Collier. Collier out of Ohio. The drive for EE Trucking backed S10 truck, 646 dial-in right side. Lucas Walker, the silver bullet tailpipe equipped 88 notch Mustang. Hoosier competitive suspension, RBZ, Schaefer oil, APD, BTE, and Strange back the Lucas Walker and Walker Automotive efforts. 596 dial-in left side for the Kentucky resident. It's been doing sky-high wheelies, and he's got a tough customer on his hands. Collier goes first. It is plumb nasty. 4,000 separate them. Win light goes to Collier. Dead on 0,006 tree. Get behind by 4,000. Lucas Walker is 10 on the tree and has no chance. Your 10 take 4 off the bottom. Thanks for playing Wasting Fuel. Lucas Walker breaks out by 8,000. Gets there first by 4. A great drag race, and Collier delivers a 6-pack to go to the round of 4. Junior dragsters for the semifinals. I need you back, please. Junior dragsters for the semifinals. I need you back, please. Junior dragsters, I need you back for the semifinals, please. Junior dragsters to the stage lanes for your semifinals. Trip Clow out of Earlville, Maryland, 67 Chevy, 2 left side, 629 dialing. He'll give the head start to Michael Needham out of the Drive E&E trucking-based pickup truck. Beautiful little S10 over on the right-hand side, 657 dialing out of Hamilton, Ohio. He gets to go first by 28 hundredths of a second. Call it half a light bulb on the Christmas tree. It is plumb, straight, nasty. 2,000 separate them. Win light goes to Trip. Dead on 4, 4 tree, 8 total. Michael Needham is 6, take 4 to break out. 6, take 4 gets no love in round number 6 of Super Pro. That is crazy. Wow. 6, take 4, and you need to take 2 or less. Mike Ledford and Lynn Morris, an all S10 battle shaping up right here. Lynn Morris out of Pensacola, 6 flat dialing right side. Mike Ledford, 95 S10 out of Michigan, 617 dialing left side. The Michigander gets to go first. And Ledford turns it red, and Lynn Morris gets away with one. 46 green and carrying 31 thou. Ledford is not going to want to see that time slip. Somebody keep the sharp objects away. Once again, I need junior dragsters for the semifinals. Junior dragsters for the semifinals. I need you back, please. We're blending in the tower. Travis Logan and Randy Banger. Our first door car versus dragster matchup. The Okie Dokie Firebird getting a workout here today. Travis Logan, 605 dialing left side, gets to go first. Randy Banger, 487 dialing. Oh, another plumb nasty one. 4th out, separate him. Advantage, Banger, win light. Banger, dead on 5, 0027 pack. Travis Logan is 6, take 6, no good. We had 6, take 4, no good. 6, take 6, no good. 6, take 6 to break out. 5 thou. Logan had 1,000th to work with. Ouch. Randy Banger, 7 total, moves to the round of 5. Steve Withrow and Marie Mueller up next. Steve Withrow out of Virginia in the Team W Motorsports entry, 447, dial in left side. Marie Mueller out of Florida, 454, dial in right side. Ladies first by 700ths. Marie Mueller 4 red. That ends her day. Withrow 7 green and carries 19 foul. Marie Mueller dead on 9 after being 4 red. It is brutal out there right now. Marie had a nice lap set up, but just turned it 4 thou red. Junior Dragsters, I'm missing one for the semis. I need you now. Junior Dragsters, I'm missing one for the semis. I need you now. All right, here's our final pair in round number 6 of Box Eliminator. Mike DiLorenzo and Scott Jorgensen. DiLorenzo, I don't know if he actually calls it this, but I started calling it the Stealth Bomber Flat Black Camaro, 560 dialing, 486 dialing for Jorgensen in the Dragster. We are clean and green, and Jorgensen in full control. Win light goes to Jorgensen. 487 on with a 6 on a 486 009 tree. Take 11. DiLorenzo misses the tree a little bit. He's 27 green, dead 9, but comes up 11 thou short. Jorgensen will take the rail to the next round, and that completes round number 6 of Box Eliminator. 5 cars remain. All right, the semifinals here in Junior Dragsters. Wyatt Palmatier and Peyton Shook, a couple Florida-based hot rods. Not the first time these two have run each other. One's going to go to the final. They're dialed 8 flats. Probably going to be a little bit of a pedal fest at the other end. Wyatt's got a 9 thou margin. And Wyatt drops him off, and Peyton still gets the win. 802 on an 8 flat, 051 tree, take 63. Wyatt drops out to be 809 on an 8 flat. Had the better reaction time, just didn't like the finish line and gave it up. Peyton Shook to the final. If you have money due to you, that can be picked up at Racer Registration. That's the building that's located on Tower side of the racetrack next to the fuel pumps. If you have money coming your way, once again, you can pick it up at Racer Registration. That is the building that's located by the fuel pumps on the Tower side of the racetrack. No box semifinals, no box semifinals. I need you back to the lanes, please. No box semifinals. No box semifinals. Back to the lanes, please. Brandon Sullivan and Ian Genhart. Genhart out of Michigan, dialed 8 flat on the right side. Radford, Virginia for Brandon Sullivan, 798 dial in left side. Only 200 separate them in reaction times. One of them's going to go to the final to face Peyton Shook. Who will it be? Brandon Sullivan in command on reaction time by about 2.5 hundredths. Advantage left side, win light right side as Ian gets around by 5 thousandths. 803 on an 8 flat. Get there first by 5. Brandon Sullivan goes 803 on a 798. He was ahead on the tree 033 to 057, but gets 5 thou behind. Ian Genhart will race Peyton Shook in the final of Junior Dragsters. I need you back to the lanes, please. I need box eliminator, 5 cars remaining. Cool them and fuel them and bring them back. Box eliminator, cool them and fuel them and bring them back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not done drag racing, I got a tip for you. You can check out Easton's Christmas tree race over in the pit area. $20 entry fee. You can double enter. It is all together. They won't separate it out. Everybody gets a practice hit and then go racing. $20 a hit, winner take all, I guess, or they'll split it or something. But anyway, if you want to go practice tree racing, go visit the Hodge Pit, which is located on the west side of the racetrack right next to the staging lanes. Yeah, they're in the corner. Just look for the Vega wagon. I think there's only one here. Okay, once again, I need my box cars. Cool them and fuel them and bring them back, please. Box cars. You are on the ladder. 5 cars remaining. Cool them and fuel them and bring them back, please. Once again, for everybody that is here on the property, thank you so much for coming out to the 8th Annual New Year Nationals presented by Gaspar Body and Paint, courtesy of RT Promotions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, semifinals of No Box about to hit the water here. We got 4 cars left. We got to get them down to 2. First pair, an all-Maryland matchup. 1 car will go to the final, so we will have at least 1 Maryland driver in the final round. Camaro versus Mustang battle, David Keaton and A.J. Jenkins. Keaton out of College Park, Maryland, big block Chevy Camaro, 1967 variety. It's the only year with the vent window. 591 dial in left side. He'll swing the head start to the 671 of A.J. Jenkins. He's out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, 1990 Mustang, stroker small block Ford, 347 cubic inches, 671 dial in. He'll go first by 0.8 of a second. And Dave Keaton's run comes to an end with a 10 red light. Jenkins, 13 green and lifts. And Dave Keaton goes dead on 7. And you heard him get back in the gas down there because he knew he probably had a chance if he would have kept it green. So 1 Maryland driver going to the final. Another Titanic matchup right here. Gage Birch and Steve Collier. Birch on the left, dialed 612. Collier on the right, dialed 646. One of them's going to join the final. It's plumb nasty. 4th out. Separate him. Advantage. Collier win. Light. Birch. Double breakout. 611 on the 3 on a 612. 7th out. Get behind by 11. Collier dropped and Birch dropped with him. Collier takes 11 to break out by 14. He needed to get behind and didn't do it. Gage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are down to a final in no box, down to a final in junior dragsters. We have 5 cars remaining in box eliminator. Ryan Gleghorn going to take you through the rest of the action as he is rested and ready to go. Way too much expectation.
Down to 5 cars on the box side. $10,000 up for grab. Trip Claw left side out 629. The Maryland native will take on Lynn Morris. Morris in the S10 out 598. Morris is red, gives a win to Tripp, who is 0-29. And one above. Tripp will be moving on to the semifinals.
Well,
Junior final, I'll take you to the lanes. Junior dragster final round, I'll take you to the stage lanes. Junior dragster final, I'll take you now. Scott Jorgensen left side out 486. Take on Steve Witherow. W down 447. Separate them up front. Red light will go to Jorgensen, 25. One above gets there first, 16. Thou Witherow, 23. Bailed out to be 3 above. Jorgensen will move to the semis. And Randy Banger on the bye. Banger 15 and goes 488. At 140, that'll wrap up the quarterfinal round of box. Once again, Junior Dragster final round. We need you there. Junior Dragster final. We need you there. So missing one car in our Junior Dragster final. We need you here. And I'll go ahead and make a call out for our no box final. No box final will take you when you are ready. No box final will take you to the lanes.
Say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling
Well, it's quiet. Easton's Practice Tree Race getting ready to start at 10:45. $20 to enter. You can buy up to 2 entries. If you want to compete tonight, head on over to the corner. Easton's Practice Tree Race starting at 10:45. If you think you're halfway decent at letting go of a button, head over that direction. No box final round. Need you to the lanes. No box final. Need you to the lanes. No box final. Need you to the staging lanes. Here we go, Junior Dragster, final round. Left-hand side, Ian Gintart dialed 801. Will take on Peyton Shook. Shook dialed 8 flat. Michigan versus Florida. Pair of half-scale hot rods. Gonna mix it up for $2,000. Both members of the FTI farm team. One of them about to go home with a big check with their name on it. 3 Hun, separate them out front. Win light will go to Ian. 11 dead, 4 lays down 15 total to get their first 24 thou. Peyton 41 and 2 thou under had no chance. Ian Genhart now will be your junior dragster winner. Once again, no box, need you here. No box, final round, need you to lanes. No box, final, need you to lanes. And I will also take box semis. Box semis will take you to lanes as well. Box semis need you to lanes as well. Once again, no box final, no box final. Need you in the lanes. Got one of you, need the other. No box final, need you to the lanes. And I have one of our 3 box semis. So got our no box final in the lanes. They're getting suited up now. And we also have our Super Pro semis in the lanes as well. Here we go, no box final round, left-hand side, Gage Birch. He was yesterday's no box $10,000 winner, looking to hit the double up. He's dialed 611. We'll take on AJ Jenkins. Jenkins out of Maryland, dialed 671. Jenkins is 9th out. Red Birch will hit the double up. 20 and goes 6-0-4 off the 611. Gage Birch goes back to back in no box. He'll pick up his second $10,000 check on the weekend. Randy Banger left side. The dragster out in 489. Trip Cloud out at 630 in the Chevy 2. The lone remaining door car. Winner take on Scott Jorgensen in the final round for $10,000. Trip 7, take 24 to be one above. Banger missed it and put it 9 thou under. Trip Cloud will be moving to the final round against Scott Jorgensen. Jorgensen on the bye. Oh no! Jorgensen's car goes sky high in RPMs. He does break the beams and he will be head to the final. But this could get interesting.